What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's Showtime. This is Blazer King with King's Critiques, and we're back for baseball Gyaru. Also, catch me at the ballpark, as it is actually known, but the shorter version just sounds better. And honestly, I can't say much about this other than the fact that, well, it's really just a bit comedy, but it seems like we got a two-parter in this out of the three parts we got, so where's that gonna go? Suppose we'll find out. But the real question is, are we ever gonna find out who Senshiro is? That said, as usual, let me know your thoughts on things ahead of time. And at the least, don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe. And if you're not going to have for conversations with the whole video run through. Okay, no. That's actually funny. Because I don't know, like, how many people that watch any bit of my content watches wrestling. But I remember back in the day where the dude that did the title header fucked with Adam Page every single time he showed up for, like, the better part of a year. I mean, hey, if the female announcer is teasing the player, maybe that means it's kind of like high school logic and the announcer actually has a crush on him. Thoughts? Oh no, she's run into a dead wall. No. She has no teasing material left. She can figure something out. Good comedians usually do. Also, she's kind of cute, just saying. Is he here to give her material himself? Even the person she makes fun of is looking forward to it. But that still goes to show that my thought process on her doing it just because she has a crush on him is not completely wrong, by the way. Like, I mean, look at that expression just from him being there. Now, she was already flustered because of not having material, but, like, that would be the first thing I'd notice, too, though, to be fair. And yes, I did have to rewind specifically for that bit. If they really never met, like, they work together technically. I mean, I guess when you're in different echelons of a job, you don't really meet the people that are, like, in different departments than you. Because I can't really say under you, because, I mean, being an announcer and being, you know, the beer girl, well, I guess technically being the vendor girl isn't under the announcer. They're still working in the same place, and the announcer really is not that much higher of a position. She brought Ruriko with her. Ruriko, yeah, whatever. My A's want to or O's want to come out as A's sometimes. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. It's fine. Your motivation, just stick around. It's fine. I'll figure it out. Even they're like, why is she here? Don't ask. She has an idea. I think it's funnier because this was the first day Ruriko actually heard about what this chick does to him. And she's just there in the forefront now because she's, I don't know, good motivation. Which, again, I think I've said multiple times that having a hot girl just nearby is kind of good motivation if you know she's not going to be an asshole immediately after. Oh no, she's stuck. She doesn't know what to do. I wonder if Ruriko's just going to figure something out and, like, take the moment for herself. I could see it. I don't know if that's ripping on him, but she did just say she was talking good about him recently, so yeah, that wasn't really a burn, but I mean, yeah, you basically said what I've been saying since the beginning. Okay, see, now you're kind of pushing it on the whole, you know, speaking positively about him and obviously admitting you might have some other kind of thoughts. Rico was helping her, just, like, it went from helping her have motivation to roast him to helping her admit she has a crush on him. Honestly, bonus points for Ruriko here. Hey, at least if they don't know her name, they can't get her fired. The reaction from people in the crowd, though, like, half the people are like, oh, that's what she's doing, good for her, and the other half are like, what the fuck is she doing? Would you call that a tease? I think she was just admitting her feelings for him, high-key, but alright. Damn, he was about to say something probably about that whole spiel, but, you know, as men do, he probably figured, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it. Oh, 10 sheets of feedback to Ruriko. So that could be one of two things. That could be either A, the business guy being overly complimentary toward her, because, I mean, come on, they're kind of like the main couple of the series. Or it could be those old men who were complaining. Not really complaining about the normal thing a bunch of perverted old men would be, but, like, complaining about having to help her with that social media thing before. And then totally roasting her on the social media thing, by the way. Definitely the business guy. Even she's a little bit flustered about so much compliments. And honestly, like, even the direct I love Ruriko on that sheet, it's like, damn. Alright, man, go off. Can't say that to her yourself, but alright. Because, like, come on. We gotta know at least half of that is probably the business guy. Oh, sure. Now y'all are gonna get curious and try to look into it. The fact they're still legible is surprising. But how do you... Like, that is such a scrub move. Oh, sweetheart, come on, you already have a good feeling on who could have wrote at least half of that. Also, I'm self-aware right now that I actually have kind of an awkward pause when I do those, pausing and talking things before I actually go back to the pause. And more for just, like, to make sure my mouth is actually closed, so when I do the cut-up bits, it's actually, like, a cleaner cut. But really feels like I'm, like, living the Honkai Star Rail experience, where I'm talking, and then I stop talking, and then just briefly pause for a moment before going to the next thing. Because, like, they've been doing that a lot lately, and I get why, but she isn't such serious thought about who could have wrote those. We all know who wrote it. Like, that is not a question. Actually, I think the crazier part is that they're splitting up this incident into 2 parts of this 3-part, episode that we get. Because, like, how is it even a question of who wrote most of that? Like, the one more reason to come to a ballpark and the beer tastes better, that's definitely from the business guy. Openly saying that he loves her, even in an anonymous letter, that I don't know if he could, like, bring himself to do. Okay, I guess I could kind of see her saying the gives me more reason to be at the ballpark thing, too, because that one episode of Ruriko was there conveniently when her husband actually got the fucking home run, so could be, but... And I did kind of say that these guys could be to blame for some of them, but I kind of doubt it. So they're really just going to run through all of the consistent characters in this show until they get to the obvious? Alright, we're doing that. Obvious culprit. Okay, hold on. Like, that gasp of surprise kind of sounded like Brooke. Like, that, whoa! Sounded like the fucking laugh that Brooks gives off. Couldn't be. Maybe she actually realizes it was probably him, because, like, that would be the most obvious. Or, to our surprise, it's just somebody that was just completely not even mentioned at all so far. Now she's even quoting it just to see how he'll react. It's like, are you just that self-loving of yourself? Good for you. Yo, actually, that would make a better detective show than that dinner table detective thing. Like, again, I only saw 1 episode of that, but I've got 0 feedback about how I should feel about it, so I just haven't bothered to go back to it, which is good based on the number of shows that have come out this season that I've been keeping up with, because holy. But, like, yeah. A Gyaru detective anime would fucking pop off. Like... Can we get that anime universe? Can we? Katakawa, somebody, just bring us something like that because it would be so good. It's like, where's my beer? Yeah, her trying to do all this detective work isn't really helping her do her job. Sure. Oh, so I was expecting the ball dropped for him to say Sunshiro. That doesn't necessarily mean it was her, but I did say earlier that I might not be surprised. So it was everybody. Actually, you know what, thinking on it, yeah, that would make sense. That was everyone. And the I Love Ruriko was probably either one of the 3 perverted guys or the business guy. No, yeah, I also could see that, I guess. So each letter was done by one of the individual people we know as the reoccurring characters. It wasn't just all from 1 or 2 people. It was just like 1 each. Okay, yeah, that honestly kind of makes sense too, doesn't it? Yeah, I was about to say he's probably talking her up all this while after she got told who was the one doing it. And meanwhile, she's probably standing there either A, utterly defeated that she couldn't figure that out herself, or B, completely embarrassed that all those people are giving her that much attention. Yep, it's the second thing. You're totally crying. It's fine. Meanwhile, another girl that has a crush on him for next to no reason, but hey, go off, King. Actually, instead of us getting old, that could be for other reasons. Because, like, hey, people either give you more shit because they like you for this or that reason, or just because it's the end of the shift and they have to get rid of it. Those are the 2 reasons people give you extra shit half the time. I know, because, I mean, I don't really have people that would crush on me like in that case, but hey, I am friendly with people at fast food places because, well, I mean, I go there more than I probably should, but hey, eating before doing more recording or streaming or something is always important. I don't feel like taking half an hour to do all that effort. But hey, I'm friendly with people at, 2 different places, and I get free shit sometimes because of it, so metaphors. Prelude to a shakedown indeed. But hey, she's hot, so like... Plus she does technically owe you a beer, so... Isn't it normally 700 yen? How's that sale? Or is it normally 800? Yeah, that figured. Unless maybe her special discount is sitting in her lap or something. Yeah, I don't think so. Just looking pretty while giving them personal thanks. I mean, hey, whatever works, right? Okay, man, Japan really must, like, take a look at people in their 30s and just, like, make sure they're well and defeated. Because, goddamn, like, if he's 30 outright, that means he's, like, literally a year younger than I am and looks at least 5 years older by the general expression. Granted, if I wanted to test my mental limitation or my mental patience and work a job like that, I probably also would look like that, honestly. I already always have bags under my eyes, at least it seems like it. Your wife's actually there watching, little do you know. Literally right there in the back. Honestly, though, like, if vendor girls were a thing more often in the, States or whatever, maybe I would try and go some ball games, because listen, that probably wouldn't be a bad place to at least check some girls out. But then again, that's why I go to so many restaurants as well. Because listen, the number of cute girls that are, servers or hostesses or whatever at fucking restaurants, so high. So high. See, and that's the thing, like, any amount of real appreciation that people get is something that they always appreciate themselves. Because, like, I mean, it's kind of like why I actually appreciate seeing genuine appreciation in the comment section about, like, whether the fact that I do these things and maybe they entertain some people or maybe they learn some things from the things I say. That's the kind of thing that I appreciate seeing once in a while. How many of those comments I can trust are real people? That's a very good question. But if a comment is not attached in line with something that's trying to, get me to buy something from somebody or something, I have more of a trust that it's a real, genuine comment. So to those of you who do comment occasionally about, like, genuine, positive comments, I do appreciate you and all the feedback you give. So, like, that kind of thing. I would appreciate if people popped into the Twitch streams more often, but hey, if people are watching the content here, that's good enough. I would also appreciate people watching the gaming content, but I understand, like, 90% of that is, like, not super hard work to do. And the ones that are don't get much traction, so I lose motivation. But hey, that is what it is, and I appreciate what I get on this channel. I would appreciate more on the other channel I've spent longer on, but it is what it is. But we'll cap off with, just because it's already running a bit late into the day and I need to get a move on with other shit, is, as usual, let me know your thoughts on the show thus far and, about any other shows, movies, etc. I should check out this season, next season, or in general. Please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the gaming channel in the description down below. Ring both bells like Facebook, follow Twitter to keep updated with things. Did I say Blue Sky? I meant Blue Sky too. Whatever. TikTok, Patreon, get the full on ad visuals and all the other stuff I upload on this channel. Always open to suggestions about stuff I can upload, though, for free over on the Patreon. Go follow Twitch, subscribe for benefits, get into Twitch Prime for free. That helps me out for the temporary. Hang out there in conversations and subscribing to the Red platform helps out more for the long term. Check out the playlist here, let it run, have conversations with the videos within, whatever. Check out the video YouTube recommends you here, or the bigger version of the cut-up video. And that being said, it's been the Blaze Game with King's Critique, so ta-ta for now. Peace.